Hey y'all. So this video is impromptu and I'm about to have lunch. So I want to talk to y'all about something. So right now I have hot sauce and sriracha. I have garlic toast and I put some cheese on top. Yeah. And then I have a half of chicken, a rotisserie chicken that I got at what is it? I want to say Walmart. It was a whole chicken, but I ate some yesterday at work. And then I have some cran grape drink and some water just in case. So, how are y'all doing today? And thank y'all for dropping by and having lunch with me. I didn't have anything for breakfast at all. I did some running around today, trying to find cleaning products and stuff. And now I'm home for a little bit. I'm going to a baby shower in a few hours, and I have no idea how this baby shower is going to be. A drive-through baby shower. I've never met the person, but it's my nephew's first child. I don't know. I have no idea I don't know. I don't know what to expect. And I just learned about it today. So, this is good. I put lemon pepper on here, and I put some pink Himalayan sea salt just to give it a bit more seasoning. I didn't make anything to go on the side of it because I figure I'll just finish this off. And I stuck it in the oven while I did a meal prep for the rest of the week. So, what do you all think about, I don't know if you may have seen it, but there's a black girl who was friends with a white boy for I believe she said 5 years. And in the last few months, they started to date. She had his phone, listening to music and whatnot, and she happened across a group text that he had with his friends. Ooh, this is hot. That she came across a group text in his phone while she was playing music off his phone, and she waited till he went to sleep so that she can like screenshot the messages and send them to herself so that she can read them. And I'll say lucky she did, because she found out that in that group text that he's been wanting to call her the N-word. He's calling her out her name like she's stupid and, you know, stuff like that. His friends, you know, egged him on pretty much. People gonna do what you allow them to do. And I'm not saying, I don't blame her for nothing. But his buddies, I don't know if they felt that way about her, you know? I don't know if they ever met her. Kept calling her the black girl. Instead of saying, my girlfriend is over, or, you know, by her name, you know? But, and he thought it was funny. His friends thought it was funny. So, if he doesn't have any regard or respect for her, his friends will not. And sometimes your friends and family won't have respect for whoever you're going to be dating or friends with or acquaintances with. You know, somebody's going to have a problem with somebody at some point. But it's up to you to stand up for that person. If you're genuinely dating that person or friends with them or whatnot. Otherwise, if you don't say nothing, if you don't correct them and put them in their place, they're going to keep on with it. And if you still be friends with them, you know, why should they stop? So she broke it off with him. I don't know what he said or if he tried to defend it, or I don't have that part of the story. But I was thinking, like, they were friends for several years before they dated. I feel like he really liked her. And that he just let, you know, his friends boost him up, unfortunately, to, you know, say those things about her. I bet he feel like a fool. You know? And he probably won't man up that he feel like a fool. Especially not to his buddies. But I bet you he feel it. That, you know, he lost a good girl. But she did say that he abused her. I don't know how often. Said some of those times he was drunk. But was he really drunk? A drunk and a baby will tell you the truth. Was he embarrassed of her? Sorry. But the hot sauce got my nose running. I feel like he was embarrassed of her. I don't know. Have y'all seen the story? What do y'all feel about it? She blasted him on social media. They didn't say his real name, though. They said a nickname that his friends called him. It was a weird spelling, so I have no idea how you say it. But it's very unfortunate that we're hated for no apparent reason. You know, if you ask somebody who don't like a black person, why don't you like the black person? They cannot give you an educated answer. What have we done to y'all? Except for try to, you know, not even earn respect, but just get respect. Show mutual respect. We don't go around telling people, go back to where they came from. We were already here. We were already here. Bought, sold, raped, hung, spit on, fed scraps, everything. And for what? What do we do? I do feel like our men should have stood up for us. I know there were weapons involved and stuff like that, but I think had the men stood up, that it wouldn't have got as far as it did. Over 400 years? That's a long time. Had they stood up, I know some of them would have been killed anyways. They would have been beat, lynched, all those things anyway. But I'm almost certain that it wouldn't have gone as far had they known that we were not going to back down, you know, by any means necessary. But here we are today, still fighting for respect. Still fighting. I don't know. I just don't know. I am glad I wasn't back in those days. I would have popped off. I'm quiet, but I don't let people treat me any kind of way. I don't let people talk to me any kind of way. So probably my mouth would have got me in trouble. But hopefully the protesting and laws are passed and that type of thing, that this injustice, you know, anybody, false imprisonment, police brutality, false calls to the police, all those Karens and Beckys out there calling the police on people, making stuff up, they should get some jail time. Lose their job and get some jail time, and not just a weekend in jail or nothing like that. There needs to be a law passed, and it probably is. I'm not up on my laws, but about calling the police fake calls. But something needs to be done. people's been crying wolf for years. And you know, here we are, don't know what the heck is, you know, the problem is. And probably will never know. What is the problem? Why? You know? Why don't you like us? You ain't gotta love us. Why don't you like us? We ain't gotta come over your house. You ain't gotta come over our house. Our kids don't need to play together. Just answer, why don't y'all like us? I know. Well, that's all that I have, y'all. I'm gonna finish eating this piece here, like a leg and thigh, and my other bread. And then go to this baby shower in a couple hours. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for coming to have lunch with me. I truly appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day.